I don't mean to hurt people's feelings, and every once in a while, diarrhea of the mouth comes out. I am so sorry and ashamed, actually, that I hurt David's feelings. I'm the guy, actually, that saw them in a club, signed them to my production company, Man of a Thousand Faces, flew them to New York, produced their first 24-track, 15-song demo, and, championed the band. And actually, we took David out as our opening act on the tour. And in the course of an interview, you hear me talking, I just sort of stream of consciousness. I don't mean to hurt people's feelings. And every once in a while, diarrhea of the mouth comes out. I read that quote, and somehow the way they put it together, I think I said something like, nobody touched David in his prime. Not Robert Plant, not Jagger, anybody. He was the king. And then somehow there was a segue to, Elvis bloated on the ground and, fat and naked, and I don't want to see that. I wasn't talking about David, but that doesn't matter. What matters is I hurt David's feelings, and that's more important than the intent. So I sincerely apologize for that. I didn't mean to hurt his feelings. It reminds me of the guy that gets out of a truck and says, hey, I'm sorry, buddy, I didn't mean to run you over. Well, what the f***'s the difference? You've been run over. So.
Do you think possibly, and pure speculation on my part, that his upset may have been because of how highly he regards you and values your, like you say, you signed up all those demos. You were the driving force behind it before he was a rock star, before he was who he is. That you found that. Do you think that because of how admired and respected you are, that
I don't.
That could.
Nah, I don't think anybody gives two shits about what I think, and that's the way it should be. Treat everybody sort of on an equal plane. This is going to get me in trouble too. Even the Pope poops every day. There's kind of the humanity of it all. I'm not better than you, you're not better than me, and everything. And feelings, that includes the Pope, who's a good guy and everything. Feelings are human, and anybody can hurt your feelings. I mean, you can be the king of anything, and a kid can come over and say, you stink in front of everybody else, and it could hurt your feelings. So for that, I'm really sorry about it. I never meant to hurt his feelings, but in the way the words came out, I could see where that was the impression, not my intention. All my life, I've doodled. I'm an only child and always had a lot of time to myself, and found myself in an industrial warehouse. And thank goodness, because I can afford it, I said, I want canvases, I want paint, I want this, I want that, like Jeannie's lamp. Jeannie Simmons, that is. Just make a wish and it all comes true. And I know I'm the lucky one. And there they were, all paints, brushes, things. And I also asked for gardening tools, shears and stuff. I don't even know what they're called. I didn't just want to use paintbrushes because I've never painted in my life. I'm completely untrained. And so some of the stuff is Jackson Pollock inspired, impressionistic layers of color and sort of how they work together. And some are sort of pop art. You know exactly what it is. And I didn't think anybody would care. You stick your tongue out for a living, and the rumor is you just bought Rhode Island. So I have nothing to complain about. And we have quite a few other businesses, restaurant chain and artificial intelligence company and a Alaska cold storage and all kinds of other businesses. So yeah, I'm a lucky guy. And I would fault me if I thought, that guy's got everything. Why does he want to paint too? I get it. I didn't think anybody would care. I was doing it for myself. And I went to town, as the saying goes. I bought 8-foot canvases and, just viciously attacked the canvas, big ones, different sizes, different styles, because I'm untrained. And then I moved to Las Vegas for a short time and had just a social event with a guy who actually owns an art gallery at the Venetian Hotel. And he said, wow, this artist, that's unbelievable. Who is this guy? I go, you really think it's good? He goes, it's phenomenal. Where can I go see his work? I said, well, I did it. You really think it's good? So the reaction has been off the charts or off the map. And now I've got my own art show at the Venetian Hotel at the Palazzo. I think it's the largest art gallery there, October 14, 15, and 16 of this year. And now, just now today, got an email from a guy who's putting on the Forbes Monaco event that crosses crypto, NFTs, with art, and he wants me to bring the art to Monaco of all places. I mean, I'm not going to hop on a plane and go there just to say, look at my art, let's do an NFT. But the idea that anybody would give me the time of day, much less like my art, is beyond anything I ever imagined.